Hutchinson also has the ball-playing ability to be able to manoeuvre, try and manufacture defences.
Litchfield, oh, it went flat, picked up by Todaro, opens up. Litchfield again running hard and setting up this opportunity. McParland to Kalamchik. Gloucester offside, and they pay the ultimate price in the end. Tom Pearson crashes over.
All backwards.
Hutchinson, and then Litchfield, and that is brilliant. Twice in less than 10 minutes. Gloucester's defence unstitched. Approaching the half hour, those early Saints tries for Pearson and for Litchfield, and maybe another one here as Hutchinson goes through. There will be another one. Archie McParland, and again Gloucester holes, cherry and white holes, and Saints streaking through the net. Hendy and Todaro, and that's the way that McParland goes. Hendy, oh, that's lovely. Hendy's gone. What a tackle that was from Williams, but Hendy back on his feet, and Saints have nabbed a bonus point after 34 minutes.
The ball at pace, they're causing defenders to have to make decisions quicker than they would like to.
Stay onside. Defend hard as well, and they're going to have to, because again the charge for the line. Cam Jordan, he thinks he gets there. A roar of defiance from him.
Yeah, it's fine.
And if you do that in this league, as he said, you will get punished, and they got punished again and again and again. Have lessons been learned, or maybe not? This is, oh, it's wonderful from Joseph. Joseph going through, off he goes. Gloucester needed lift-off at the start of the second half. Gloucester have got lift-off.
No thanks. McParland buying dummies. It was Gloucester buying dummies in the first half.
Beyond Thomas, Blake, all arms and legs and determination. Williams, quick pass out.
Advantage offside.
Here it comes. Still chances. Thomas.
Thank you.
This is Atkinson. I think Tom Pearson's going to be in trouble at the end of all this, whether or not Gloucester score a try. Everyone filtering away to the right. Byrne with the long pass. It's going to need tidying up by Will Joseph. Another blow on the whistle and another yellow card on the way. Northampton are going down to 13. Tries either side of half-time, reignited their challenge. Again, it's Thorley offering himself. Still the forwards, and still the forwards, and the forwards doing the job in the end. And it's Fenter. Harry Taylor wraps himself back around and then shoves for all he's worth. Picked up once more, just short. And then over the line goes Jordan. Up goes the arm.
He does get this down eventually, rolls it off the leg.
Around a couple of Northampton yellow cards. Will Joseph, James Fenter and Jordan with another. And off they go once more. And Atkinson again, the two Atkinsons combining to launch Gloucester up towards the 22. Another penalty on the way, but Harry Taylor, part of the surge forwards. Byrne, Atkinson, back to Atkinson with some help from Joseph. And there might be another yellow here. There is. Byrne, Atkinson, Loader, work to do, men to beat. But he's got them within 3 metres. Inard. Williams to Jordan, hunting a hat-trick. Oh, Afro for Sogbon. Oh, with a Gloucester noise he'll remember for the rest of his life. And Litchfield and... Ooh. Byrne came in, it's a deliberate knock-on, and now he's going to go for 10 with the shed at his back. The post in his sights. Lead regained. Defiant East Midlands voices ring around this place. What a match! into the red. Saints can head home with the big prize. Who thought we were going to add Gloucester to that list of extraordinary comebacks? For a while it looked as if we were. From 31-0 down, Gloucester led 35-34. But Northampton were not in the mood to sacrifice another big lead on successive weekends, and Anthony Bello with the kick that ends a match that none of us will ever, ever, ever forget. Gloucester 35, Northampton 37.
Massive well done, but you almost let another massive half-time lead slip. Penny, for your thoughts.
Look, I'm glad that we got it over the line. Unfortunately, it was quite similar to what it was the week before. But, you know, coming here is really, really tough. Gloucester are a class outfit. And I think it showed a lot of strength for the boys going down to 13 men and just how much we want to fight for each other. So, yeah, look, not perfect, but happy to get the win.
Can I take you back to the start, though? Because it was another fast start from you guys, and you were just unpicking their defence with ease. It almost looked a little too easy after the first 10, 15 minutes. I mean, how are things going at that stage? You must have been pretty satisfied.
Yeah, of course. I think we'd be really happy with that. I think we got off to a great start into win, which is going to be tough. Obviously, with the storm and whatnot, it's been pretty windy. And then, I don't know, there's something that we've got to try and fix up, something about after half-time. If I had the answers, I'd tell you. But, yeah, look, we'll go back to the drawing board and have a look at that, but I think we're going to, be happy that we got the win.
Yeah, what was going through your minds in that second half, though? I mean, because we were watching, we were like, oh my goodness, is this going to happen again? Was that entering your mindset as well at that stage?
I don't think there was any doubt. I think it's just you want to be able to move on to the next job, especially in these high-pressure environments. You want to be able to move on to the next thing. Unfortunately, there was quite a few errors, and we were under quite a lot of pressure on our line. We managed to hold them out for a decent amount of time, but yeah, I think we've got to look at how we can make it a bit easier for ourselves.
So, George, disappointing result on final whistle, but I'm not really sure how you're going to look at that. What's the overriding emotion after that 80?
Well, we're obviously gutted to lose, but I mean, if you have a first half like that, you've got a serious mountain to climb. You know, the positive is obviously we climbed it almost, and then just lost it at the end there. But look, we got cut open in those first phases in defence in the first half that should have been a lot better. Really gave some easy tries, and we weren't quite clicking in the first half. But we knew we were getting ourselves in the right position. We just needed to keep pushing it through, and we obviously built a lot of pressure in that second half and had some good moments, but we probably left 3 tries out there in the second half as well, which would have been the difference. What
was said at the break, though? Because obviously there was the kind of defensive lapses in the first half, and then you got that fluidity in the second. But then at half-time, you also knew that Saints left a big half-time lead go last week. So what was your message at the break?
Well, it wasn't really about Saints. I think we've still got a couple of combinations. I think you saw that in defence, not quite reading off each other. We got caught twice off first phase in the scrum. So the boys were pretty calm, just talked about how we fixed that up. And again, we didn't feel we're a million miles off with the ball in hand, getting ourselves into good positions in the first half. We were just dropping the ball a lot. So, the message really was, let's really commit to what we're doing. And, if it doesn't come off in the second half, it doesn't come off. But if we commit, we believe we're good with ball in hand. And like I say, we built pressure after pressure. Unfortunately, we still left a few out there in the second half, and it wasn't quite enough.
So what's the biggest thing you're going to take from that? The frustrations of the first half, or how much better you were in the second?
Well, look, you got to be positive, and I think, like I say, you're looking down the barrel there at half time, and I thought the composure and the effort to get back into it was great. I think there's a few things we've got to address. Obviously, we've got to have a look at how we got cut open so easily, and again, how we train, and we've probably got a slightly different crew out there than we anticipated to have at the start of the season, and maybe we just need to tweak a few little bits to accommodate for that. Quite a lot of new faces out there who haven't been in our system, as I say, more than we anticipated this year, but that's coaching, that's rugby. We've got to find some adaptations to it.
I'm not sure where to start after that 80 minutes. So can you help me out here? What is your overriding emotion after that?
Emotion, Flip. Like a roller coaster. I think we played some great rugby in that first half. I thought we defended really well. We became a little bit sloppy in that second half and let them in, and fair play to them, they came out swinging. And we were on the defence and just gave them too many ins. But fair play to the boys for sticking at it. Going, that last 10 minutes there is just, there's not a lot of training you can do for that. It's just guts. It's just, right, we're going roll our sleeves up and get dirty with it, and then Tony kicks that fantastic kick to win it.
I was going to ask you the same questions as they asked Rory Hutchinson just now, actually, because from the sidelines we were like, oh my goodness, is it going to happen again? I mean, did that thought kind of enter your minds as coaches halfway through that second half?
Well, you know, obviously any game where they've got their momentum, which is exactly what's happening, and you're down to 13, you are thinking, flip me, we are holding on here. So you're just trying to problem solve all the time. You're not trying to think about the outcome of what is going to happen, although you obviously do, but you're just trying to help the boys with calls and encouragement and bits like that. So to say I wasn't thinking about it, I'd be lying, but I'm trying not to.